My biggest challenge being Victor the Inspiration is holding myself to a much higher standard. And on the days like right now, I feel like it doesn't matter too much just because I don't have a very big audience. But eventually, as my audience grows, things obviously are going to change in terms of how I am perceived and how I have to uphold myself, and the kind of the responsibilities that I will have then are obviously going to be some form of a weight. But obviously, anytime you're in a position of doing something, obviously, you are more than enough prepared and equipped to fulfill those duties, which is why you are in that position 99% of the time. And but I wanted to talk about one of the biggest things about Victor the Inspiration, about being me, is the reason why I call myself Victor the Inspiration is because, for example, when you picture somebody buying their mother their dream home, who does those things? It's either an athlete, a famous musician, a very serial entrepreneur, a movie star. You picture someone that has achieved immense things. And every single thing, when they buy their mom a dream house, or, they pay off their mother's debt, or they, pay off they help their siblings, start their own business, companies, or pay off their degree or whatever. What do all of these people have in common? They all walk. The reason why I call myself Victor the Inspiration is because, although, yes, right now I may not be in the financial position or in any position to do those things, I can only aspire and hope that one day I will be able to do those things. Because to see someone to change the image to what is considered normal is one of the hardest and most difficult things to do. To being able to pay off your mother's home. Like, I want you to visualize with me for a second. You creating a video, or not just a video, but just, knowing it happened, where, you're able to say, hey, mom, here's keys to your brand new home. Hey, mom, here's keys to a brand new car. Hey, mom, starting from today, every single thing that has bill on it is coming out of my account. And the person behind doing all of those things is someone not so much with a disability, not so much just someone in a wheelchair, but someone with a progressive disability. Like, I want you to sit and think about that. How would that look? That's huge. That's grand. The message that would push out. The message of, hey, yeah, you may be going through certain things, but hey, look, this guy isn't feeling sorry for himself, and look at the things he's accomplished. Oh, his dad must have came from money, which is why he's doing these things. And then you read a book of his, you hear his story, you look him up, and you actually see the things this person went through, and you're like, damn, here I am feeling sorry for myself, and this person like went through 10 times more things worse than I am. Imagine the message that pushes, the message that will be perceived. Now, obviously, some people are going to look at my story and, come and view it as inspiration, and it's going to motivate them. And there's obviously going to be the contrary, where people are going to be envious, jealous, and have even malicious intentions. But I want to change that image of what is deemed as normal, what is considered normal. You go out to dinner, you're the one to pick up the tab. You're the one to you're the one to provide. You go around and, your favorite content creators on YouTube or social media or whatever, focus on the content they push out. Focus on when they go out to red carpets, big grand events. Focus on what it is they do, what it is they share within their content, and you will not see not one person in a single wheelchair. I want to change that. The reason why I want to change that is because there is somebody out there just like me who aspires to be in those environments, who aspires to do immense things. But because they do not see it, it makes it much more harder for them to believe in it. Because for a large majority of people, 99% of the people, 99.9% of the people, seeing is believing. The biggest challenge with Victor the Inspiration is trying to change that. I do not want to come across as someone who is viewed as the only inspiration or viewed as the inspiration just because he's in a wheelchair. No, I don't want to push that message. I call myself Victor the Inspiration because despite every single thing that I go through, I still find a way to show up. I still find a way to push through. I still find a way to to give love, compassion, empathy, understanding. I don't let the hurt that life has caused me wound those around me. The biggest challenge with Victor the Inspiration is trying to get to a point where that message, my story, speaks for itself. I want to change what is considered normal. It's not the easiest thing. It's not supposed to. As it is, I'm taking on a path that literally only 1% of the world takes, let alone the unique set of challenges, having a progressive disability brings upon me. I wanted to share this. I never, ever, ever, ever shared this publicly. And this right here is really, really making me vulnerable. This right here is getting me getting me definitely outside of my comfort zone. But I never shared this publicly. I never did. I always kept it close. I always kept it private. And I just kept it close. But something just felt like it was right to share, and which is why I'm sharing it. I'm a little bit on the fence if I still should post this, make it public, just because I never share this. And usually I'm one to share. Usually I'm the one to share things like this after I already done it, not before, for a multitude of reasons. But again, this just felt right. You can't explain it. If you can take away anything from this video, I want you to understand that whether you have a disability or not, is allow yourself the fighting chance to get through everything you are going through by holding on to your dream, your vision. I believe God instilled that dream in your heart for a reason, because only you are able to fulfill that vision. It's not easy. Congratulations. You literally made the choice to join the 1%. It's not supposed to be easy. But just because it isn't easy doesn't mean it is not possible. I love you, I appreciate you, and remember, grow through what you go through. Much love.